The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivil. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some... Have you learned your lesson?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, signora.
Then I apologize, almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun. I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have...
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In the almighty Shogun. Do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold it. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in these other mundane details you insist on mentioning. You stop me. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the bright... I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the... I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on... You are aware that the loser must die.
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance... A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish. Yeah.
Solidify!
Useless.
Solidify!
Teamwork is
Tactless disappear!
Here! Here!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Solidify!
The pale flame smolders!
Burning disc!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
I will have order.
Everybody stand back!
You pay for that. Gather.
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Evil conquering. Worthless. Here. Here. Worthless. Here.
Oh,
Useless.
burn! So strong, but how? I am a Snizhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up! Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. Yamiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or, oh? Surely you didn't... If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed. Not so. Only everything that pertains to the Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is inherently... What you might not realize is that all too often, people... Consider this. No one will lose their life. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who... Traveler, your existence is unique in my... There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters... That's right. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to... So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
I'm going in!
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Boring! Solidify! This is order!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. You are an enemy that requires special attention. Evasion is futile. Instabilities will be removed. Infuriate.
Is that all you've got?
Inferior. Strike dead.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Solidify! Time for retribution!
Thunder.
Gather!
Everybody stand!
Lament!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Worthless! Here!
All desire can be broken.
Worthless! Solidify! Order guide you! Verdict is...
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the power, these ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Lee? There are nations where humans cast their god aside, and so are we to just abandon the notion of progress.
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved inazuma.
That would be some...
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change? I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation...
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want...
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any but I have experienced it all. That is why I have
But eternity is far too cruel a fate.
For me.
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely here,
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining? You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose... Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you? But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you...
How long will that...
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every... So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Seeing you again is a change.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose...
What a childish conversation. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish... But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward...
You are the one who's been acting like a... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So, maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking...
What? Another bad one? May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety.
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just
Seems like someone's in it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne. With a Fatui Harbinger, no less. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength... Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good to fight. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least...
Wait a second. As in, the little thing that looks...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're...
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly? The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to... I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did... for once...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The well, but, so, anyway, you still haven't...
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer. What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't but if you still have doubts about A, not only does she not fit your description, but that's good to hear. Otherwise...
Don't worry, we're...
As for your brother's whereabouts, I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my... Are you sure? Okay then. Keep it safe. There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, I see. Your ambition should be something that transcends perhaps the reason. Continue on your...